All right, how you guys doing? We are back at the messy sweet spot, and boy, do we have a story for you guys. When you look at the screen, what do you see? You see a marriage, you see a wife and a husband, and they look so happily married. And let's not forget, the husband that you see, he is a man that's on fire for Jesus. Yes, he is a pastor and she is a first lady. And from the looks of it, my goodness, there's so many people that looked up to this marriage, that wanted to resemble this marriage. But behind the closed doors, it was so many things that was going on. And at the end, it resulted in Tanisha's life being taken away at 38 years old, a mother at that. She was a mom, a wife, taken out of here by her pastor, which is her husband. I mean, you cannot make this up. This is just out of control, out of order, out of line. And let's talk about it. If you guys can hear me well, please press that 3 so I know you guys can hear me. All right. So I did a questionnaire. Okay, I remember the story. Hey, Michael. I did a questionnaire and I said, is this a good topic? So we have 73% said yes, 5% said no, and 22% said they just do not know. Okay. So let me know if you guys want me go in this direction as far as true crime is concerned and these stories, or, not. It's really up to you guys. But if you guys want me to continue, I definitely need the support. We only have 25 likes in here. We need to get the likes up. Okay. We have 123 viewers, but I think we can do way better when it comes to the likes. You guys know this channel is going through a transition period. So we may have to hit rock bottom in order to continue to come up because the audience, and I'm in a different algorithm, in the Diddy, Jay-Z algorithm. And a lot of times, if I'm not talking about Jay-Z, Diddy, or Beyonce, I won't be pushed because I'm not in the algorithm of doing crime story. I have to get back at it. So I have to work for it. And I need team work. I need you guys to help me as a team collectively by your liking, by your commenting to help push me into the crime story algorithm so I can do more crime stories. Okay, that's how that works. All right. So, what are your thoughts with this picture? Donna looks lovely. So, with this story, she found out that her husband was sleeping with different men inside the church. Okay. And she wanted to expose the truth. She is a Christian, she's a truth teller, and she felt that the husband that she married was a truth teller as well. She thought that he was honest. All her life they told her, marriage is going to make you happy. Find a man of God that's going to make you happy, and she did everything that you guys told her to do. Marriage, finding a man of God. And look how it ended for her. She is not here anymore. And once she found out, she did let him know, and she was going to expose the truth. And he said no. He took her life. He took her life. And once he did that, did you know he ran to his lover's boyfriend house at the time? And they cleaned it up. And they did something with the body. But he had planned to take her out of here as if it was nothing. And he wanted to get away with murder. He wanted to get away with murder. And I'm like, man, he's supposed to be a man of God. He has no conviction. He has no fear of God. I thought he was supposed to be fearful. But honey, these Christians, these people in the church, they don't fear nobody. Okay. They do what they want to do. Oh my goodness. And yes, this story has been documented. This story has been told, but I've never told it on this channel. So I wanted to talk about it. And I do see on social media right now, it is kind of trending. So I said, well, let's hit back on this and talk. And also, I do have a link at the top if you guys want to come up here and speak on this. And like I said before, we have 144 viewers, but we have only 53 likes. So can we please get the likes up, especially if you guys want me to do this content? This content is very heavy. So I need all the help I can get, okay? So these are some of the pictures of them. I'm going to play the video so you guys can see in its entirety. Now, one of the men that was in the church that was sleeping with her husband was also a friend of hers. Could you imagine that? Your wife and this man that befriend you, you think this is your friend, and all along he's sleeping with your husband. And he came out, his name is Stephen. Stephen came out and he exposed that this pastor, I believe this pastor name is Robert, was going around sleeping with so many men in the church, in the congregation. And this reminds me of the T.D. Jakes. This reminds me of the Eddie Long. So many of these pastors do the same play, and it's been done over and over again. And yes, he has kids. This pastor have kids. She has kids too. And when he took her out of here, did you think he thought about her as a mom or her child? How will her child feel? No. Did he think about himself? You're going to go to jail for the rest of your life for doing something like this versus just, what you preach. Live by what you preach. You preach about honesty and coming forward. Be honest in who you are and what you are. You are a homosexual. Stand on that. Stop with all this trying to pretend to be a straight man when you ain't no straight man. Okay? And honey, pretending to be something that you're not, which is a straight man, which you're not, has led to this woman being driven on a ride to her death, has led to him going to jail. His kids don't have a father anymore. And you could have just lived your best life without all this crap. I mean, but this is what they decide to do. They decide to live these complicated lives. And it's just, my heart goes out to her, the 38-year-old, rest in peace, because she didn't ask for this. She didn't sign up for this. She thought, I'm like, well, God, I want to say, well, what God are you praying to? How God didn't tell you, God didn't give you no signs. God didn't say this ain't it. But I guess not, because if she would have saw it was some signs of her husband was like that, she would have left. Now, when you talk to some of these gay boys, they said that she knew. Now, I don't think I believe that, because they lie too. They lie so much, trying to cover their tracks. And it's just the whole thing. Stephen came out here and told the truth about Robert. But Stephen, this whole time you were sleeping with a married man. You were destroying their family. They have kids. And I guess he's talking about, well, he wanted to, get justice for her, the wife, because at the time they was unsure if Robert, the husband, have done it. So he definitely wanted Robert to go to jail for it. So, my goodness. So I'm going to play some of the clips from over here. This is Stephen. This is one of the guys that the pastor was sleeping around with in the church. And let's listen to him. And I'm going to stop and go. So let's continue to get these likes up. We got 84. I'm not going to do these stories again. We got 5 likes. Okay. And we only got 153 people up in here. See, when I do Diddy stories, when I do Beyonce stories, they like the video. They show real support. Okay. So I need you guys to show real support when I do these tough topics. Okay. Now, Lisa, what are you saying in the comment section? Because I got to look and see what you're saying too. Next thing he going to say, he was hearing voices, Gigi. Who, the devil? He was listening to the devil. He was hearing the devil's voice. I'm looking in the comment section, and that's what I do as well. I look and I gauge because I want to engage with you all. And it says, apparently, he was not a man of God. She didn't get any confirmation. And how sad that you're using the death of Christian women to talk a smack about Christians shameful, whether you believe or not. Well, it's just the truth, warrior of the highest. Apparently, he was not a man of God. Well, you can say that about most people that go to church. They're not men of women of God because they don't do godly things. They do devilish things. However, you do have a group of people that say, well, they're still human and they're saying, whether you believe or not, he believed in Christianity. He believed in Christianity. That was his walk of faith. You can't take that away from him. You can't change his beliefs and what he practiced in. That is what they practice in. And what else? How sad that you're using the death of a Christian woman to talk smack about Christians and shameful rather than, well, the honest truth is that her path going down Christianity and what people have told her to do as a Christian woman had led her to this demise. It just have led her to this demise. All Christians are not going to go to heaven. Some are going to go into the flame. All Christians are not good people. And that's just what it is. When you look at the history of Christians and see how many bodies and they have buried in this country and many, so I understand that you put certain people on a pedestal, but I don't. I'm going to say it how I see it. I was raised by Christians. I grew up in Christian. Okay. So I know a lot about them. Okay. So let me get that together. Anything else? Michael said he was one of those black gay men who just got delivered. Oh, is that what he was? Well, he should have been undelivered. And if he was undelivered, this situation would not have happened. He would have went off wearing his best gay life. And this situation would not happen. Stop trying to be something that you're not. Be who you are. Okay? And things will be more fine. It says that man looks sweeter than Cinnabon with an extra flossing. Yeah, random, but in the Christianity idealization is if he comes to a church and if he says it, then you have to see him as a Christian or you have to see him as what he claims to be. When you look at it, a lot of pedophiles, a lot of homosexuals, they run to the church for shelter. A lot of bad people, they run to the church for shelter. When they do something terrible in their life, next thing you know, they go to church. So you have a lot of wicked individuals in the church that's hiding. A lot of people use church and the Bible and weaponize it for whatever propaganda they're doing. So when you look at where Chris Stokes and where Marcus Houston at in the church, okay, didn't R. Kelly came out with a gospel album? Didn't Kanye West come out with a gospel album? Didn't Snoop Dogg come out with a gospel album? And look at him now. Look at what's her name? Krishan Rock. What, ain't she a Christian? Look at her now. She about to burn her family alive. They said she set up Ronnie. Okay. It is a mess. It's a mess. It is a mess. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Gigi, do your show in peace. You know I am vampire child. You think I'm worried? Thank you for the support. I need you to hit that like. Okay. I need you to hit that like and I need you to hit that cash app, make it clap. Because it's a struggle doing these tough topics. Shit. Okay. Steven had guilt conscious. So if you guys don't know, this guy on the screen right here, his name is Steven, and he was the one that spoke out about the pastor Robert. And we're going to play his speech in a little bit, and I'm going to stop and go when it comes to him. How do I feel about Steven? I feel like if I was Tanisha, I'd be like, Steven, save it. You is the last person I want you to speak for me, Steven. You was in my face, being fake and phony, acting like you were a friend. You were acting like you were so, this and that with God. And And you would think that you would share the same morals and values, but clearly that was not happening. And you were stabbing me in my back this whole time, and now you want to come out and try to do something? If I was Tanisha, go to the police with this and just leave it alone. Okay, that's how I would feel. But maybe Tanisha, she's different. Maybe she wanted Steven to come out and to do this and to, you know, tell the whole story, and I think that Steven talking, hell, it, it I'm glad he did because I got more commentary on it. Talk as much as you can. Me as a commentator, me as a gossip blogger, hell yeah, I want him to keep talking. Steven, you want to do an interview? Somebody hit Steven and tell him to hit me up so we can interview. Hell yeah, talk, Steven. I got some questions, Steven. Okay, I got some questions, Steven. And it's more pastors out here. Okay. All right. So let's hit that. I keep on begging and see. I don't like begging and asking for them likes. I even know I have to do it, but please, we only have 117. Let's get more likes so we can continue to do these type of programs. Next Level Unlocked said, I was just saying that these folks need to stop playing around. Be real, playing with folks live. This is crazy. You're right. And next level. Wouldn't life would be so much happier if people just live in their truth and just do them versus pretending for church, versus pretending for family and pretending for this and that. Because that's what it was. He was trying to please Christianity. He was trying to please, I guess, his family. He wanted to come off as this heterosexual, God-fearing individual. And that was far from the truth. Maybe the people say, well, he tried. Well, stop trying to just be naturally who you are. Shit. Naturally, if a man turn you on, you don't got to force it. It just turn you on. That's what you should be. And that's what you should do. Okay. All these practices and all this and that, it ain't working. Clearly it's not working, and it ain't gonna work because it ain't natural to you. Okay, stick to the rivers and roots you used to. Didn't TLC say it good? What they say? I forgot that song. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I know that one day you gonna something at all, but I think you moving too fast. He needed to stick to the dick and nuts he was used to, okay? And stop messing with women. Stop playing with women. And I want to know, women out there, my black women, would you want to date a Robert, huh? Or would you rather have Robert to stick to the dick and nuts he used to, huh? I think y'all would rather have him to stick to the dick and nuts he used to, but I might be wrong. Maybe y'all would want Robert to try to force his way to be with a woman. Maybe some of y'all may want to try to turn Robert out, maybe feel like your coochie is sanctified and, you're going to save him with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Everybody got different beliefs. Okay. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Lisa said, I wonder what the red flags were since she missed before it came to what are the red flags? It was a lot of red flags, Lisa, but a lot of times when you are a Christian and you have your faith in its belief, you will be in such denial. And when you see something, you will rebuke it. Oh God, I know it's not what I think it is. And you will pray about it and see, you're going to psych your own, you playing yourself. You be psyching your own self out. You see something, but you're going to pray about it. You're going to pray the gay away. Talk about delusional. You're going to pray the gay away, okay? Out your husband. Oh, God, please make my husband stop thinking about dick and nuts, okay? Ciao. See, if you do that, you might end up 6 feet under by your own husband when he found out that you find out about his secrets. Okay, when you find out, you better just hit the road, Jack, and hit the road. You better make up another excuse. If you find out your husband is gay or down low, I would not tell him I know you gay. I would be like, I'll make up an excuse. I need more money. I'm not happy. Shit, I would say I'm lesbian. if I was in her shoes and I found out my man was gay, and knowing how these down low men are dangerous and knowing how these black men are just dangerous, I'll be like, listen, honey, I'm sorry, but I'm a lesbian. Don't touch me. I don't want your dick no more. I'm a lesbian. Okay, because if I say I'm anything else, he gonna try to do it with me, and Lord knows I ain't gonna want to do it. I'm after finding that out, so I'm gonna have to say something that makes sense. I want a divorce now. I don't want no threesomes. No, I just want to live my truth. Ooh, do you think that I hit on him? I don't know. Do you think that would spark something in him? Because he the one that's hiding. And he like, damn, she want to live her truth. Maybe they don't think like that. They not gonna think maybe they should live their truth. In these men's mind, they never think like that. That's not even an option in their mind. So Lisa, you made me laugh. Okay. Ooh. So Vampire Goddess says, I blame Christians for Trump. Well, do you blame Christians for Trump? I think that they made a deal. I think that they played the game how it's going to be played, and Trump, he triumphant, and he's here now. For me, I don't look at you got to look at the present and the future. Shit, the game is already tooken, or won. So you have to really plan 10 steps ahead. With Trump and the Christians, they planned, they strategized, and they did an excellent job, and they prevailed. They prevailed. So we just have to see, now we got Elon Musk and the AI robot. So we just have to see what's going on in the future. But 123 says he was the devil and the reason for AIDS today. She did not ask to be killed trying to do right. She did not. But unfortunately, it happens, and it happens a lot. It happens a lot where these men are taking out their wives, and I keep out. Can we please get the likes up? Can we please get the likes up? Vampire Goddess says the Christians won. Yes, they did won. They did prevail, and that's why you see more laws going towards, religious, and their everything is going to be protected. They was not playing with y'all. They wasn't playing with y'all. So congratulations. Okay. All right. So let's play some of this. Here we go.
Thought I was doing the right thing because I was inappropriate with Robert. I did have, so I thought I want justice for Tanisha just as well, because nobody can understand the way I feel.
This is the story of Tanisha Harris, aged 38, a beloved minister at Members of Repairers Kansas City Church in Missouri, who was killed by someone close to her.
Now I gotta say something. I'm sorry. Now, saying how zesty this man was, Stephen, honey, if I was in her shoes, I listen, I got some homophobia in me. I got all the phobics in me. Okay. I'll be like, nah, I don't want my husband to be friends with Stephen. He too motherfucking zesty for me. That zesty spirit might get into my husband. What are you doing with Stephen? See, that's a sign right there. I'm not playing this. Hell no. It makes me feel uncomfortable. But bless Tanisha heart, she didn't judge. See, I judge. She did not judge. Clearly, she felt that they could have a genuine relationship. When you may say, well, what if your pastor What if what if your husband is a pastor and he got to talk to everybody? Well, I would say, can't you get somebody, a LGBT committee over the church, and they can go to them, but you're not going to my husband. That's it. Well, Gigi, you must be insecure. Hell yeah, I have every excuse to be. You don't look around what's going on in this world. All these download men, I have every excuse to be paranoid. I'll be damned if I lose my man to some digging nuts. Hell no. Hell to the no, no, no. Hell no. But that's just me, What? How would y'all feel about it? If your husband is a pastor and you see how Stephen is, if he was close friends with Stephen, would you be okay with that? Press 1. If you don't judge, you're very nice, and press 1. If you be okay, press 5. If you would not be okay. And I know I have to work on myself. I have to work on not judging, but I do. It's natural. Okay. It's natural. All right. So let's continue to play.
Thought I was doing the right thing because I was inappropriate with Robert. I did have, so I thought I want justice for Tanisha just as well because nobody can understand the way I feel.
This is the story of Tanisha Harris, aged 38, a beloved minister at Members of Repairers Kansas City Church in Missouri who was killed by someone close to her after she found out that her husband, who was an elder in their church, was sleeping with different men in their church after Sunday services. After her death, one member of the church who had been sleeping with her husband had the courage to go live on Facebook to explain how Tanisha's husband had an affair with him for over a year while he was married, and also how he had been sleeping with multiple other men who are members of their church.
I'm so sick of mother and how to buy shit. I was honest. All these other taking pictures with them, the same also take.
See, here I go judging again. See, my husband is not taking pictures with all these homosexuals. My husband not doing that. I'm going to see some red flags, but, she's a Christian. So, she was, I guess, doing the right thing and not judging and stuff. But I see this is a red flag. But what do y'all think? Am I just homophobic, y'all? Maybe I'm just homophobic. Press 9 if you see this is a red flag. Press 10 if you don't. All right, but let's go. Play.
Big black and ain't none of them forward. Ain't none of them being honest because I want justice for this woman.
The full confession of the man sleeping with Tanisha's husband will be played later in the video. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story will be taking us to Overland Park, Kansas. Overland Park is a city in the U.S. state of Kansas. It's generally an upper-middle-class area with low crime. Tanisha Harris, aged 38, was an easygoing lady who dedicated much of her life to the works of God. Tanisha was so easygoing, she was loved by everyone around her for her simple life. Tanisha was an associate pastor at Repairers Kansas City, a charismatic non-denominational church in Missouri. Tanisha met a man by the name of Robert Lee Harris, age 30, and they got along in the church. Robert was an elder in the church. He posted on social media how he carry out the Lord's work.
Good morning, everybody. I am coming on. I've been impressed this morning to pray for healing. So as part of my ministry, healing is one of the things that God has called me to. And so I just want to spend just a few minutes with you in prayer concerning healing. I'm on my way to work, but
there he go talking about healing, and he ain't even healed. He's not even healed. He got dick on his breath, and he want to lay his hands on me. See, that's why I don't play with a lot of them. All these Christians and church folks, pray for yourself. Don't. because they be into too much. They be into a lot of stuff. But here he is, doing his ministry like all of them do.
I'm definitely going to pray today, so come on in.
Robert ended up proposing to Tanisha and they got married. People were very happy for them. For their secular jobs, Tanisha worked at a bank and Robert Harris, who is an Army veteran, worked at a hospital.
Hello, everybody. I am in Jordan Creek Mall with my honey.
Ain't that nice? See, you got to stop trying to say, oh, they got a nice marriage. You don't know what these people got behind closed doors. They got married and so many people looking up to this marriage and they want to be like them. And they praying, God, please send me a man like that. Y'all got to stop praying for God to send you a man like that when you don't know these men. All you doing is seeing the outer appearance. All you doing is seeing one part of people's lives. Y'all don't know people. You don't. But you're forever asking God to send me a man like that. Okay? And then when you get a man like that, then you get, didn't you pray for that man? You didn't know what you was praying for, but you prayed for that man like that. Okay? Look at this marriage. What y'all think? What do y'all think? He looks happy. I guess he's happy. He's feeling like, yeah, I'm straight again. I'm straight again. I thought I was gay. He feeling like I'm straight again. Maybe he feel like a man. He got a beautiful girl and, he's built up his confidence. And let's not forget, when these men get with a wife, it just make gay men want to more. When these men get married and be with women, it just make the gay men want to more. So he knows that his value in the homosexual world, it's going to rise because he's with a woman, okay? It rises. So he's going to get everything he wants. He going to get all that, what they call it, bussy. He going to get all that bussy thrown at him. And he gets to parade this wife. And he gets to parade in church. And he living a double life. And everybody think he's a straight, God-fearing man. And he's living his best life until she found out the secret. And I guess he was being so reckless with it. Like, how did you get caught? It's a lot of DL men, they're going to die with their wife not knowing they've been out here on dick and nuts, okay? It's a lot of down low men. And they have wives and their wives will never know. They're going to take it to their grave. They're going to take it to their grave. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. And maybe a lot of wives don't want to know, to be honest with you. And let that sink in. A lot of wives don't want to know their husband is wants some dick and nuts, or that's what he prefer, But he got caught up, and you know how these black kings are, these black men. The worst thing you can do is expose they are homosexual, because that's the worst thing you can be in the black community in the church. So he was willing to do what he had to do to keep his secret a secret, meaning take her out of here, because he would not have her shaming him and exposing him, even though he betrayed her, even though he lied to her, even though he deceived her. But see, they don't care about all that. They don't care about all that. I guess maybe in his mind, he feel like, hey, you my wife, you still supposed to cover me, You don't blast me, you cover me, you pray for me, Maybe he did one of those, say, I got mental illness, help me out, pray for me, don't expose me. And he took her out of here. Yep. All right, let's continue on.
They got married. People were very happy for them. For their secular jobs, Tanisha worked at a bank and Robert Harris, who is an Army veteran, worked at a hospital.
Hello, everybody. I am in Jordan Creek Mall with my honey.
They each had a daughter from previous marriages, and Tanisha's daughter lived with the couple. Things were going well for them in church, but not at home as people thought.
We're out here on this big
Good evening, Facebook family. We are out here on Operation July 9th. Here's Honey, Tanisha. She is, we've been running. Right now, we're just doing a light walk, but we're getting ready to run again.
He almost killed me, y'all.
It's okay. No one was hurt in the making of this.
Oh my goodness. Did you hear what she just said? Oh my God. Girl, don't say that. I know she didn't mean to say it in that sense. He got her out here running. And you know, these gay men, don't they love the parks? Huh? Press 2 if you know, you know. You know, these gay men love the park. That is where a lot of them be hooking up in them damn parks, running at night, running in the morning. You think your husband just going to take a run? Nah, he going to get some dick and nuts or some honey nut Cheerios. Okay. That's what he doing. On his workout, you get the 2 for 1. You get a good workout and a good honey nut Cheerios. Okay. So he got her out there. And and she said, oh, he's trying to kill me. Damn. You gotta watch what you say. Cause didn't that come to light? And then they had it recorded at that. Ain't that some shit? They had it recorded of she saying he's trying to kill me. And he did just that. Oh, that's spooky. That is spooky right there. Let's go.
It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it through it.
Y'all pray for me.
After just 18 months of marriage, things started to fall apart. Tanisha could not understand what was wrong with Robert initially, but later got a hint that Robert was having an affair with someone in their church. It further shocked her when she realized it was a man. She could not believe that her husband was having an affair with a man, so she decided to go public with the information, but unfortunately before she could do that she vanished. On January 8, 2018, a neighbor heard loud noise coming from Tanisha and Robert's apartment, so he called the police. Upon arrival, they questioned Robert but left. Then they came back minutes later to arrest him after they discovered Robert Harris had an outstanding warrant from Prairie Village, but he was long gone. He had fled to his lover's apartment. Later in the day, police discovered blood in the couple's apartment and then arrested Robert. Robert Harris was arrested and taken to the police station that night, and later admitted to having a role in his wife's disappearance. Robert Harris was subsequently charged on January 10 with premeditated first-degree murder.
Ooh, oh man, oh man, Robert. Did you see it? How he walked out in that jail? I mean, you can just see the zest all in him. You can see the spirit. Listen, I'm not no Christian, but why can I see the zest in him and other Christians can't? Huh? What is up with that? Is it clouding y'all judgment? Y'all can't see what I see. Man, he walked out that thing. You can see the zest spirit so clear as day with an attitude. With an attitude. Look at, do y'all see that zesty spirit? Look. There you go. Look at that.
Mr. Harris, do you have a copy of the complaint in front of you? Yes. Charge of first degree murder. Do you have financial resources by your attorney, or you're requesting court? I'll find all the defendant's office. Sir, we're on our application.
It pisses me off because he didn't have to do that. Oh, it pisses me off because he didn't have to do it. But in his mind, you know, that is his whole identity. His whole identity is to be a heterosexual man. And by her exposing that, that will take out his identity. But now his identity to be a homosexual man, that's a killer, a homosexual killer. Okay. A download killer. My goodness, Robert. Robert, do you have any regret? Do y'all think Robert has any regret? Robert, you have to have a regret. I will hope he will have regret if he can rewind this thing again. Please, Robert, never get married. And for a lot of these Roberts out here, because you know it's more than one Robert. You Roberts, can I talk to y'all? Hey, come to the screen, Roberts. Leave these women alone. If you with a woman, let her know that you like dick and nuts on the low. Okay. Okay. So, and it's a lot of them that's cool with that. Okay. It's a lot of them that's cool with it. Okay. So you don't feel the need to take somebody's life and a mother is gone and a daughter has lost her mom because of your secret. You know? Your secret. Come on, y'all got to do better. Leave these marriages and relationship alone. I know the world and the church is trying to force you to do this marriage shit, and I fear it's going to be more men taking women out. I fear that it's going to be more download men marrying women, especially in this administration, because a lot of gays that thought about coming out this year, they're going back into the closet. And I understand they're going back into the closet shit, because you in shaking time, you know the LGBT, y'all up on the chopping block. They're already chopping off the T, okay? You know they about to come for the other alphabets too, okay? But, okay, get your ass in the closet. But can you please just leave these girls alone that just want a straight man? Huh? If they want a straight man, let them get a straight man. Don't you come up there fucking shit up, okay? Okay. My goodness. Like I said, it's a lot of girls that will be cool with that. You just gotta find them and talk to them, be honest with them, okay? Okay. Come on, Lord, let's get more likes.
Set on January 18th, 10 o'clock a.m., Division 19, the order to appear at that time. Bond set at $1 million cash for surety, no alcohol, no drugs for firearms, no contact witnesses on that plane, house arrest with a GPS. Understand that? Thanks, sir.
Vampire says, quiet as a kept, she might have been cool with it. Well, if she was cool with it, she would not have an outrage when she found out that her husband was a homosexual. So that's not the case. If she was cool with it, it would no need to be a reason for him to kill her. No reason. He have no reason to take her out of here if she cool with it. Hell, if she cool with it, then hell, you gonna protect her at all costs because she cool with your secret. And she cool with you keep on putting on this show for everybody else to get that money because church is a business. So I don't believe she was cool with it or she knew, because if she knew, he wouldn't took her out of here and she wouldn't be outraged. Okay, but let's continue on.
Police were able to uncover how Robert had gone to Walmart multiple times to buy cleaning supplies and trash bags and also a filleting knife. Later, the neighbor saw Robert struggling with a heavy trash bin, thumping down one step at a time before getting it out to an SUV in the parking lot. After interviewing Robert, detectives went to a field at East 163rd Street and Kentucky Road in Raymore, Missouri, in the early hours of January 9th, where they found Tanisha Harris's body in a black plastic bag. A preliminary autopsy showed that Tanisha Harris died.
Is this what these pastor Christians are doing? Man, not only did he take her out of here by strangulation, but he carried her body, him and a gay lover, carried her body in the car, drove off to one of them parks. I told y'all he'd be out there freaking in them parks. Didn't I tell y'all that? one of them parks that he always run and freak off to. Okay. Uh-huh. The same part where she was like, oh, he out here trying to kill me. So he took her body there and dug a hole and tried to hid the body as if nobody was going to find it, as if he was just going to say, oh my God, my wife is missing. I don't know what's going to happen. Going to the church, how can we do a missing party? Oh, my wife, I love my wife. All that acting. These are some actors, okay? These kings, these men are actors. That's all they do is act and live lies. That's all they do. That is all they do. And you better be careful, because if you find out it's an act, they're going to take you out of here just like they did Tanisha. This should be a lesson to wisen up. And I'm sure Tanisha, she's for the community. She's a minister, and she will want her story to be told to open up the eyes to a lot of women out here that may be in the same situation as Tanisha. We know it's a lot of y'all in the same situation with Tanisha. Okay? We know. Okay? So, and we know a lot of y'all don't want these men when you find out that your husband preferred Honey Nut Cheerios with the nuts. So y'all got to be safe out here, because y'all already in it, but you have no idea. And like I said, maybe it's a blessing if your husband and you die and you had no idea, maybe it's a blessing, because you already in the marriage. Because if you in that marriage and you know how you are, you so emotional. When you find that shit out, you're going to be so upset. You can't hide it. You ain't going to be able to hide it. And he ain't going to be able to hide it either. He going to take you out of here. So for some people to have a long life, sometimes it's best, And like I said, if you find out, you better not let him know shit. Okay, you better not let him know you better find another excuse to get out and leave. Shit, and just keep your mouth closed and just free yourself. Okay? Free yourself, because they're taking you out of here, man. If they know it's just like in a gang. It's just like in a crime mob. Don't you know when people do crimes, and if you know too much information and you trying to leave the gang, they're going to take you out of here. It's that same mentality with the down low niggas. They're going to take your ass out of here. They're not going to let you leave with that secret. I can promise you that. They're not going to let you leave with that secret. Just like these crime mobs, if you're part of that organization and you want to leave the gang and you know where all the bodies are buried, they're going to take your ass up out of there. You're not about to leave knowing that information. And that goes with a whole bunch of stuff, So the less information and if you do know some shit, you better act like you don't. I remember living in the hood, honey, and sometimes in the hood, the less you know, the better. Because when you are a witness, you are at a liability to be taken out, because they want to clear out anybody that knows. They're going to take you out of here. It's best you don't know. So, Goddess donated $2. Thank you, Goddess. I appreciate you. Why dudes like bust so much? I can't it. Oh, why they like that pussy so much? Because it's tight. It's forbidden. Okay. It's something you don't supposed to do. These kings, they love living a thrill, don't they? Do they love to be at home being safe? Hell no. They love to play sports. You all know sports. You can come on with some injuries that are unforgettable. They like skydiving. They like reckless speed driving. They like a lot of risky shit. And that's one of the risks, okay? They like to live on the edge. And you would never know. I mean, women, you would just never know, because you don't got dick and nuts, okay? So you never know what it feels like to have that thing in that tight hole. You know what I'm saying? Back there, you would never know. Okay? Just like men would never know what it's like to have a period. You would never know. I don't give a damn. Put a wig on them, but you would never know. You would never have that experience. So you just have to, take it from another person perspective that's been there, that got that experience. And don't worry about it. Okay. Oh my God. Are y'all enjoying my commentary or what? Ain't none like me. Okay. Press that 5 if you enjoying my commentary. Press 10 if you think it's unhinged. I can be unhinged. Okay. Vampire said, anal feels annoying. Well, you might not have a prostate in that hole back there. They say the males that was born with dick and nuts, okay, whatever they identify as, they got a G spot back there, and it feels so good. Feels so good. It make me clap my hands, stomp my feet, do everything that you do to me. Feels so good. What? Feels so good. It feels so good. Okay. And shit, you know these people ain't lying. Look at all these people bending over. Okay, begging for something to go in that back door. Because it feels so good. And it can be addictive. Once you had it and it feels so good, you want some again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. So it's not annoying. Maybe naturally every hole is created equally, differently. We don't all have the same holes back there. It don't matter if all of you are men, that hole is going to hit different from that hole. All holes are created differently. Just like all cats. All front cats are going to be created differently. All dick and nuts are created differently. They not all going to feel the same. Everybody is different. So you definitely have to keep that in mind. We're not all created the same. We all are different. And we all have different arousals and stuff. Whew. Can we get the more likes up? Forbidden fruit will get you every time. Be careful. Yeah, it will. Look at what it did to Adam and Eve. They bit into that goddamn apple, the fruit of knowledge. And look, they know so much. They know so much. Okay. Okay. The forbidden fruit is not a process. Honey, once you get banged out in the back door, you're going to feel like that is forbidden fruit. Okay. And it's not forbidden fruit, but honey, it's going to feel so good. You be like, this got to be a sin. This got to be a sin. Because most sins feel good. When you cuss somebody out, it feels good to relieve that. When you steal from other people, you get a big money. They feel good. Ask these people that thieves. Okay, y'all be buying from boosters. They stole that Gucci. They stole that Louis Vuitton. But it feel good to get a deal. It's wrong. Okay. When these husbands out here cheating with these women, it feel good when they out here busting Cheerio nuts, cheating. Sin feels good. It's natural. But that's why you have to control that and, have some supernatural faith and supernatural powers to fight the natural. You got to fight that thing if you don't want to do certain things, If you want to have standards, morals, and values, you can't always go what you feel naturally, Oh, my God, you got to have rules and regulations, okay? Oh, my. Oh, sorry about that. Uncle said, but sex is not the be all to it all. It's not that important. You're right, Uncle. It's not that important to you. But, Uncle, when you look at the sex industry, it's a lot of money. A lot of men have that urge. They need to get their rocks off. Okay, not once a day. Some do it 3 times a day. Some do it 6 days. Every man is differently. But, it's a need for them. A lot of times in the Black community, you get your manhood by doing a do, you know, that's when you get your manhood. That's when they say, oh, you a man now, you got some kitty cat. People say to women, I'm gonna make you a woman. How they gonna make you a woman? By doing it. So we are sexual beings. We do have that urge. Not all of us, because you got some people that everybody levels are different. Some people are higher, some people are low. Everybody is different. But we do know from looking around the world, it's a lot of urges. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. It's not like having a man that just need that thing. You know what I mean? You have a man around and he can't keep his eyes, he can't keep his hands off of you, and he just want to devour you. It's nothing that. Have y'all ever had that energy? I love that. I know it's a masculine toxic energy, but I love that shit. Girl, I gotta fight him off me. Okay. And I love it all the time. I don't want my man not to have the urge. Okay. I want him to have the urge, and I like that going back and forth fighting. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I like turning his ass down all the time, and he just can't get enough. He out here like a goddamn puppy with the mouth, the tongue sticking out. You know what I mean? All right, maybe y'all don't understand what I mean, but let's get back to the story, okay?
On January 8th from strangulation by someone's hands. At Robert's hearing, he decided to enter a plea of not guilty. The story turned to its head when one person named Stephen Jr. decided to tell people why Robert actually killed Tanisha. Stephen, in a video posted on Facebook Live, claimed he only testified in court because he wanted Tanisha to get justice and also not shy to say he was having an affair with Robert. He also claimed multiple people in the church were also having an affair with him.
I'm back. My sister went to bed. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be chill. I just want this nigga, because nobody know he can't fuck. He know he don't want to catch these hands. You talking all tough under somebody that is pull up. I don't need you to pull up. I'm gonna have my nephew bring me to your house. I'm gonna have my nephew come. I'm gonna beat the you, because you already know you can't fuck. What's up? I thought I was doing the right thing because I was inappropriate with Robert. I did have, so I thought I want justice for Tanisha just as well, because nobody can understand the way I feel. Because I'm thinking before any report came out, I'm thinking this is my fault. So I done lost my house, I done lost my job, I done lost my car. Nobody. So let me make this very clear. Any for me, nigga, hands catching, I ain't fighting. I was swear to y'all, man, I did her a favor. I testified and being honest so I could get justice, and you don't come for me. I did her mother justice. All these other that he was ain't came out and said a mother thing. I'm feeling bad because I feel like this woman needs justice for her death, and you mother don't come for me, and I didn't testify. I want to pull up, and don't pull up tomorrow. Nobody understand what I'm going through. This woman should not have lost her mother life, and you bitch for me, and I'm the one who was honest, who came for it and mother testify. I want to come for me. I did what no other he could do. I was honest, and I told the mother truth, and you don't come for me. Y'all got me. I'm waiting. I'm sitting right here. What's up? And I want every motherfucker who want justice for this woman to put. Yeah, the white I'm talking to you, talking all. You know you can't me. You know you can't beat my ass. You the same nigga that was trying to take my mother Jimmy when I was 18 years old. What's up? What's up? Just you talking all that my inbox. What's up, nigga? On the comment on here so everybody can see what the talking about. I'm so sick of mother hiding and hiding behind shit. Bitch, honest. All these other who taking pictures with them, the same nigga also taking his big black, and ain't none of them niggas forward. Ain't none of them being honest. Honest, because I want justice for this woman, and you mother don't come for me.
Oh wait, honey, he's big mad. He is big mad. Let's take a break. What do you guys think about that? Well, if you guys did not know, he exposed the truth, and he told everybody that, hey, I'm sleeping with Robert because he felt that it was his fault the way how she found out. So maybe how she found out is maybe a text that Steven sent her man or some pictures. Maybe he was showing his back door. It was like, look at this, Robert. You want something tonight? And she found it. So he felt that it was his fault that all this went down. And it probably was his fault during that time. I'm not sure. But a lot of men, they felt that, oh, you shouldn't be out here on social media doing all this. So they wanted to put pause on him. So he got offended because they were saying, you know, be quiet or they're going to put pause on him. So this is his retaliation. Okay. So that's what that was. Okay. Oh, now let me look in these comments. Okay. Now AFBM, what's going on, child? What's going on? I've been seeing some tweets. AFBM, what's the issue? All right. They said men watch every move women make so that they mimic women's move down to a T, and we can't speak our minds on it. Well, everybody's freedom to speak their mind. Everybody gonna talk, you know. So yeah, men watch women move to the T, and women watch men's move to the T. Okay, they already told you, AFBM, the roles have changed. They told you that the men are the new women, and they told you the women are the new men. Okay, so hell, and everybody's speaking their mind on it. I have not seen one person yet. I've heard from both sides of the aisle. So everybody's speaking their mind. Shit, we can't stop people from not speaking their mind. I wish we could, but we can't stop it. Okay, people gonna talk. Goddess says, how did he lose his job? I have no idea. I don't even know what job he had. Maybe he had a job at the church. But he said he lost his job from all of this. Maybe he was accused of being the person that was helping Robert take out the body. Maybe he was accused of taking her out. They could have accused Steven. They probably thought Steven was the one that was having an affair with him. So maybe Steven took her out because Robert, I guess they probably never thought that her husband was the one to take her out. Maybe they thought it was Steven that did it, you know? You just never know who's the person. And you know what? I love watching thrillers and suspense. I'm watching a TV show right now on Netflix where the daughter is dead and they're trying to figure out who killed the daughter. Now they just didn't kill the family dog. So, honey, it's you never know who's taking people out of here. Okay, let's continue on.
When I was out, you better get the out of here. Now I don't have no. It's war. What's up? Everybody who really want justice for this woman to share this mother video so everybody can see. I ain't got. I'm a cute nigga with a dick and a fat ass. I ain't gotta hide a motherfucking thing. Everybody know my life. Everybody know my sexuality. Pull up. This woman didn't even talk to you. I asked her on her mother birthday, was anybody outside of the church gonna be there? You know, she told me I don't deal with nobody outside of the church. So all these trying to feel like they her friend, and oh my God, they was really connected to her. She didn't talk to none of you mother. Now tell me, I got the receipts in my phone because it's in text message. Like you trying to act like you so hurt and you bit her friend and you bit her life. All these didn't deal with nobody outside of the mother church. So why you trying to play like you so distraught? Get the out of here. Everybody knew what Robert was doing because so much shit had came out before she married him. She already knew what this was doing. Pull the. I just want somebody to pull up on me. That's all I want. Everybody share this video. I want some motherfucker to pull up on me.
All right, well, he wants somebody to pull up on him. So AJ says, God give us free choices. So your gay, stick to your lane and stop fooling these women and men as well. Well, AJ, that is nice. And that sounds right? AJ, that sounds like saying, you know, nobody should steal. You know, everybody should keep their, you know, hands and stop stealing. Nobody should kill. Stop the killing, you know. But that's not going to happen now, is it, AJ? Okay. So therefore, it's not going to happen. It's almost like, okay, dogs and lions, stop eating people or stop attacking people. That ain't gonna happen. So because you know it's not gonna happen, you have to do your part to prevent it. You have to do your part with the less men you date, the less men you entertain, the less risk you will have. And you have to realize that it's a big chance possibility your man is on the down low. Shit, it's a big possibility. Look how many women I was surprised and did not know. So don't go into a situation just thinking you know everything about these men, because oftentimes when you look around, you don't know. And that's just not with sexuality, that's with anything. Yesterday we did a case about a girl that got taken out by her husband. You hear about the stories all the time, and he was straight. So whether they straight or gay, they will still take you out. If you try to leave, they will take you out. Okay, so you have to do prevention, and maybe if she would have had that pile on her, she would have had more of an advantage to pile him when he was trying to strangle her, to have self defense, you know. And I'll move smarter. You know, it's a probability if you do out that man, he is going to take your life. You know that. That is a fact. We have seen this. So if you find out some shit, if I was you, I would leave, but I would not let him know what I know. But you know, you have to go on your own accord. But you know how this will end. You know how it's going to end. Okay. And like AFBM says, ain't no competition, men and women with 32 extra muscles. So AFBM, if you confront that man, it's more than likely that man is going to take you out, because he is bigger and stronger than you, and he has 32 extra muscles which you do not have. So you don't stand a chance confronting that man. So you got to move smart. You have to rely on your smarts and not your emotions, because your emotions going to get you taken out by that man that's much stronger than you, and you cannot compete with no man. All right, so let's continue on. Okay,
this woman justice, because I testify. He pleaded. He waived the preliminary hearing. That the prosecutor told me, while y'all listened to one post, and told me he didn't kill her because of his sexuality. He killed her for money. So while you listen to somebody who then posted one status, and everybody want to act like they so deep, and oh my God, why you got discernment, and why that man was gonna shoot him in his mother head? Where your discernment there? If you knew that man was gonna shoot you in your head, why the and you did not pick him up? Well, y'all trying to act like, oh, you so deep and you got all the answers. Somebody come on, talk to me. Talk to me. And everybody who was in that church ought to thank me.
oh my God, I thought I was emotional. But you know, he's talking about a tense situation, but a lot of people in church, they talk emotional like this, especially in a Black church. Oh my God, when I listen to the Black pastors, they talk just like he talked. They be so loud, they be full of passion, emotion. It's full of theatrics. But when I go to the white churches, they don't do all this. They just talk plainly and clear. And I like when they talk plainly and clear. I'm not gonna lie. When the Black churches, they do too much theatrics. It's like a show, it's like a performance, versus the white churches that just talk, you know. All right, let's continue on.
Because I didn't put nobody else's name out there. Nobody. I took the hit because I don't lie about my sexuality. So everybody in that that was ought to thank me. Everybody.
Ooh, I can't stand all that cussing that he doing. You know, he's doing too much, and you would think he would have some restraint. You know, being him, this is a Christian. You guys, we got a Christian on deck. This is a Christian crashing out. Okay. You would think you would have some restraint. Okay. It's so many people that's not a Christian that would have restraint when they displaying themselves, representing themselves on social media, when they're talking about such a serious situation like this. It just seems like he's ego driven. It's all about himself. It's all about his reputation. And I don't know. I would think that even if you do go to church and you're a Christian, you know that the word and your direct contact with God, that is your strength. Not, you know, you follow the man in the church, But at the end of the day, you would want to know God for yourself. You would want to read the Bible for yourself. I wouldn't want to depend on the pastor to tell me this, that, and that because he's man. I want to have a direct contact with God. And I would know from my direct contact with God, this is not the church I belong to. And especially if I want to get better in, in Christ. And I know that the stuff that he's doing, the stuff that I'm portraying in, it's not right. I have no conviction in the wrongdoing that I'm doing. I'm comfortable in my sin. I would not want to be in a church where I'm too comfortable because it's all about me correcting myself and being better in that religion. And it seemed like they were so comfortable and all this cussing and stuff he's doing. It just seemed like, honey, that this is what they do. But let's I'm gonna try to bear with him.
Thank me. All them other was said shit, up there shouting and taking pictures and posting videos, and you mad at me because I came forth because I felt some kind of way and I was truthful, and you don't come for me. Are you serious? The fuck here? Get the out of here. I want y'all to share and post this mother video like there's no tomorrow. And I got receipts all through my mother because I had the password to Robert's phone, bitch. I know who he was being inappropriate with. I know who he was talking to.
All right. So why is another man having his password? So was he I guess the first side chick or the main side chick or the side dude? I think that he was the main side dude. And I think it was him that tipped Tanisha off that Robert was being inappropriate. I think it was him. I think he got jealous that Robert was being with all those other men. And he tipped the wife off. And when the wife found out, she confronted her husband and her husband took her out of here. And that's why he feel convicted that it is his fault because he did tip her off because he was upset that the man was sleeping with all the other men. And he thought he was going to be the only man. He thought he was going to be the only secret. But when he found out he was not the only man, he was not the only secret. And he was getting placed on the side. And Robert was not spending time with him that much no more. Then that's when he ripped it and told the wife, this is what your man doing. He didn't tell her because he cared about her. It was all for his selfish gain. He is selfish. They are selfish. Selfish. Okay, that's what I've gathered. What do you guys think?
No, because Tanisha confided in me about who she dealt with and who she didn't. So what's up? Everybody got something to say, but you don't want to know the mother truth. Here it is. Everybody want justice, and everybody got the spirit, and everybody want to be holy, and everybody got so much to say. This is what it is. So yes, sir.
So what's going on here?
So I thought I was doing the right thing. Okay. I testified.
Okay.
Thinking I was doing the right thing to get this woman justice. And black, no disrespect. I want you to hear me.
No, you're fine.
Ungrateful black people. Ungrateful black people. I'm sorry. Are so ungrateful.
Okay.
I'm getting this woman justice, and they coming for me. I want justice for this woman, just like the next, just like her mama do, just like her daddy do, just like her sisters do. And I testify, I'm the only one that came out and was.
Man, if you wanted justice for her, you would not be sleeping with her husband. If you wanted justice for her, you would not be doing the things you're doing. But I guess he says it's a difference. We were just messing around, but I guess it changes things when Robert ended up taking her life, you know? I guess that's how he sees it. But all this could have been prevented. He could have prevented all this, you know? He really could have. He could have told Robert, you know, this ain't the way to go, Robert. You know, I'll come to you to try to get right. I'm trying to be straight again. I want to live a heterosexual life. And you condoning this homosexuality, and we trying to be straight, okay? We are black men trying to be straight. We trying to be something we ain't, okay? And see, they don't that sound stupid? That just sounds so stupid and lost, okay? And this is the outcome of stupidity when you're trying to be something that you're not, okay? You trying to be this straight Christian that you ain't straight. Okay. And then you out here fornicating. You know you're not supposed to be hooking up with nobody outside your marriage. Okay. Then you're lying about it. Because once you do that, then you're going to have to lie about it and keep on lying and lying and lying. Oh my, you're going to keep on betraying and manipulating. It's just too much. It's so filthy. Oh, yeah, they're trying to be straight again, child. Tell me how that work, okay? Trying to be straight. Oh my God, trying to be straight, honey. You know that ain't your nature. You know heterosexualism ain't your nature. That ain't your nature.
About what was going on, and then people are coming for me when I'm trying to get justice too. They got me all twisted in the game. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done. I'm listening to you. I'm sorry.
Problem, you can't just be threatening people. Are you on Facebook Live?
He threatened me. He talking about how can I be so stupid in my inbox? I was just waiting for somebody to reach out to me. I was just waiting for somebody to say something to me. I was waiting.
Oh my God, he's such a queen. He's such a dramatic queen. Damn. I cannot stand these dramatic queens. I promise you, anybody. I can't stand a straight man that's a dramatic queen. I can't stand a woman that's a dramatic queen. Just doing too damn much on this internet. It irks my nerves. It irks my nerves. It really does. Oh, it's hard to get through it. But I guess somebody emailed him or sent him a text messages, which caused him to go off on social media like this. Oh my goodness. Ooh, he need to go to another church. Okay. He needs to go to another church. Oh.
Knew it was coming. I'm the only one who was honest. My sexuality ain't no secret. It ain't no thing where I'm hiding it. I like what I want.
No shit, Sherlock. No shit, Sherlock. Listen, you don't have to say that, Steven. Okay. My sexuality ain't no secret. Damn, Stevie Wonder can see you zesty, motherfucker. Okay? No shit. Stevie wants some cool points. You don't get no cool points just because you living in your truth. And so what? That's what you're supposed to do. But you're not gonna get. I'm not gonna give you no damn cool points just because you doing you. Okay? You don't get no cool points for me, especially when you acting a fool and you doing all this cutting up unnecessary.
I do what I want to do. It's not me you should be coming for. It's all them other people sleeping with that ain't said nothing, that's hiding behind church and behind ministry and hiding behind clubs. Get the off my inbox. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done.
So they're mad at you
for testifying.
Testifying against what?
This man killed his wife.
Okay.
So they say. It ain't even proof that he did it. I mean, the evidence show, but nobody, I mean, yeah.
So they're mad at you for testifying against
testifying. I'm trying to get justice for this woman and want to come for me because I think I'm doing the right thing. No, ain't no calm down. Jump in my inbox talking stupid to me. Don't come talking to me.
Oh, I'm so glad I don't got no. I'm so glad my brother don't act like this. I'm glad I don't got no men in my family that's acting like this. Ooh. Oh, glory to God. I'm so glad I'm not surrounded by men like this. I promise you. They said that's a sister. I said, damn. I'm so glad my brothers don't act like this. Oh, I couldn't stand him. This would be one family member I would stay away from. I can't stand his ass. I can't stand him.
Don't come talk to me. Don't come.
Okay, so somebody, you want someone to come down here so you can kill him?
No, I want to kill him. I just want to beat his mother ass.
Okay, well, I mean, you can't.
I just want to beat his mother.
My goodness, that is a threat. Please take him to jail. Please say, can I fast forward to him? Okay, please just take him to jail. Get it over with.
Because I'm mad. I'm mad because I'm thinking I'm doing the right thing. I'm testifying to get this woman justice, and people are coming for me when they don't even know the truth. He didn't kill her because of his sexuality. You he killed her. They said of money. So while y'all coming for me, check your stats, check your record, check Google, check the Johnson County.
Oh, I promise you, I cannot stand people like that. Ah, oh my God. So his claims is from Google that he killed her because of money. That is a bunch of crap. That is a crap. He got a big mouth. He has a big mouth and he's messy. You can tell how he expresses himself, the way he does things. He is a messy. He's dramatic. He's chaotic. And he tipped that girl off. He tipped the wife off because he found out that Robert was messing around with other men. And because when he tipped her off, that's when she confronted Robert, and that's when Robert took her out of here. He was jealous that Robert had a boyfriend and sleeping with other men. And he wanted the other men to come forward and speak up. Man, he's just crashing out. Ooh, crashing out, honey. Crashing out. I stay away from them types. Ooh.
He was convicted of first-degree murder in the 2018 strangling of Tanisha Harris, age 38. He was sentenced to 50 years in prison without the possibility of parole. Repairers KC Pastor Carlton Funderburk previously recalled how the two met.
So they're very involved, very engaged, very active in the community of church. These were not regular attenders or regular parishioners. They're part of the backbone of what we do as ministry.
Shocking.
It's very shocking, very disheartening. I think I've cried all that I can at this present time. I am sure to cry some more today, but it has been an emotional roller coaster to say the least. And our hearts go out to Tanisha's family. We've been in contact with some of them. Our hearts go out to Robert's family. We've been in contact with some of them. And we're just trying to pray and navigate through these next days, hours, and weeks. Tanisha was just one of those go-getters. She's the type of person that I wish everybody could have one of. Anybody who's in a managerial or leadership position, because she made sure whatever was assigned to her got done. Anyone who encountered her would often joke and say, "Can you please send her to train our people?" That's just the kind of person that she was. Amazing, and she is utterly irreplaceable. I don't know what we're going to do, but the Lord will see us. He came to visit a couple of times, and upon visiting, he met Tanisha. He proposed to her in September of 2015. They were married in July of 2016. I saw them on Sunday. And so they went home. I actually went to another service, and that was the last time that I saw them.
It's sad a man who did the Lord's work decided to kill his wife just after 18 months of marriage because she caught him sleeping with members of the church. He didn't have to kill that woman who had a 9-year-old daughter to take care of. He never knew the truth would eventually come out, and it did. If he wanted to be gay, he could have been gay without bothering Tanisha. Stephen claims Tanisha.
Yeah, that's true. Shit, he is gay. He can't help but being gay, but he was trying to be straight. He was trying to be something that he ain't. But comment, let us know. Let me know if you guys like me doing this type of commentary. Sorry, Michael. Michael, hit that link if you want to say something. Do you guys like me doing true story commentary? If you do, press 2. You guys know I like to know. I like to know that I'm being appreciated of the stories or what direction I should take this channel in, considering we are in the middle of a transition. All right. So later on, I'll probably do some Diddy and Jay-Z stories as an upload just to see what the algorithm gonna do for it. Oh, because I gotta change algorithms, honey. I'm in the trying to change these algorithms. All right, so Michael. Okay, so we got Michael up here. Michael, I wanted to click on there, but it says device is not connected. So can you get your device together, Michael? All right. Can you cover Jonetta? Do I have to? Damn. Oh my God. So because Goddamn, I don't want to go into the gay algorithm either. Shit. I can't do too much gay shit. I'm gonna go into the gay algorithm. I ain't trying to go there. What is it about Joe Netta that's so interesting? Okay, because I'm not interested. I was interested at one time because it was just popular and I wanted to cash in on them views, but that's it. Other than that, I have no interest in that. I don't even know what's going on with that. All right. Hey Michael, how are you?
She figured, if you ask me, that he's only doing this because he got a guilty conscience. That's all it is.
Yeah, you talking about Steven?
Yep. I mean, he had no problem sleeping with this woman's husband and all the other men out there. Yep, I'm talking about Steven.
Yep, you're right, Michael. All right. Well, thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate it.
But you can also say that he was
Michael.
Yeah,
Michael.
you can tell that he was packing and all that stuff because he said it in the video. All those men had no problem with him.
Yeah, but I don't care about him packing. You know, even by him doing all that stuff, he was still putting his wife health at risk by sleeping with all these different men, and she did not know. So, of course, you know, she feels some type of way. Thank you, Michael. Just to think about it, you know, your man doing all this stuff and then coming back home and kissing you. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Woo, honey. He was going to take her out one way or the other. Well, I'm going to get on out of here. Do you have any questions for me about any of this? Right now, it's a good time. Thank you, Vampire Goddess, for your questions. And thank you guys for your commentary and the comments and the likes and the shares and the donations. Let's get the donations up. Anything else you guys have to say? So like I said, I'm going to do some uploads to see what the algorithm going to do for me. All right. I was going to do a story, the trans story, but I'm going to strike that because I need something to hit. Okay. I need something to pop. Okay. I need a true crime story that's going to pop or something. And that ain't that. All right. I'm out, y'all. Love you guys. Bye.